Right, it's budget day coming to you from inside a house, which is a little bit weird. It's day 28, so our 4-week bus spend budget. Total spend to date is $52,301.26, including the purchase of the truck, which is $22,051.26 total spend. Now, that's actually less than it was last week. That's why I'm having a beer. Celebrations. There's beer in the budget. Because I returned $876 worth of caboodle because I couldn't get it till the middle of September, and then proceeded to make my own doors and cabinets, which took me a day, but only cost me about $100. And then our spend is really slowing up, which is great because it was making me very nervous there for a minute. But I will get up the figures for each category and we'll do the weekly run through. Now I'm into the spreadsheety little bit, so let's go through the costs. The power section is complete. I don't foresee us spending another cent on anything related to solar or electricity. The total spend, including the panels, batteries, wire, conduit, inverters, storage boxes and housings, miscellaneous fittings, and internal power points and USB banks, was a total of $5,011.45. I'm calling that category done, dusted, and finished. Same for lighting. We've spent a total of $200 on lighting, $127 for the center lights, $43.05 on exterior lights, and $29.95 on overhead bench work lights. On the exterior, we've spent a total to date of $2,024.69. That includes the steps, the external door, the rear doors that we're yet to finish, the awnings, the toolboxes, and steel and various supplies to make the mounts. Now, we still got to sort something out with the tow. I think at this stage we are not putting a tow bar on, and we are going to attempt to go carless. Just after our trip through Brisbane and stuff the other day, it was so convenient not towing and being smaller. And we do have the Doroti e-bike as well. So I think we're going to ditch tow for a little bit and see if we can do without it. On the flip side, I have allowed $1,000 in the budget that I did have set aside for towing to do some awesome deck feature with the tailgate lift. And I've also got to do a bike rack for the e-bikes in that budget in $1,000 as well. Gas is going to be the big hold up. So far, we've spent $507.19 on gas bottle mounts and some fittings and things getting ready for the gas fitter. I can't get hold of him at the moment, which is a bit concerning. I reckon $1,200 more to spend on gas. Water is almost done. $250 left in the budget. I reckon we've got to do the wastewater. All the water in, fresh, is done. It's just the out water into the grey water tank that we have to do. So I've spent a total of $2,707.03, including the 12-volt pressure pump, grey water tanks, clean water tanks, outside taps, filter systems, pipings, new hoses in on a hose link reel, mounts, housings and fittings, and the hot water system. So a total of $2,707 on that. Randoms of general interior fit out, I've spent a total of $1,896.22. That includes roof, vents, studs and noggins, flooring, and smoke alarms, plus paint and timber stain and brushes, etc. I still think I've got $500-ish for overhead shelving, $200 for fire extinguishers, and maybe $300 on blind, curtain, big one for the back door. In that section, appliances are done and dusted. I spent $2,241 for my washer, my oven, and my fridge. Bathroom, I think we've bought everything except the towel rack and the mirror. So I've got $150 to do the towel rack and the mirror. But I have spent $1,671.46 on the shower cubicle walls, the shower tray, the toilet, the shower head, the tap, and tap fittings. Cabinetry was the big coup this week, as I said. So I've spent a total of $2,387.08 on cabinetry. That includes the caboodle, base units, the bench tops, hinges, drawer runners, kickboards, and kickboard storage system. but the big coup was $127.68 for drawer and door panels is what it's cost me. It was going to cost me $870 if I pre-bought the caboodle stuff. So a $700 saving. It cost us a day to cut all those drawers and fit them and stuff, but save $700. In the kitchen, we're sort of done. We've got the sink, the taps, the bar stools, and one of the knife blocks done. I've still got to get rubbish bins and drawer inserts and things. I spent $283.23, and I reckon I've probably got $350 to spend just on drawer like racks and things, little bits and pieces. It adds up pretty quick. Storage, I haven't done diddly squat except for what comes out of the bus. I reckon there's $250 in like baskets and storage cubes and stuff to go in. Master bedroom is all done. A spend of $823.86. That includes the bed and stair building materials, the mattress sheets, a new duvet set and duvet, and the hanging clothes rack at the end of the bed. The daybed couch area everything is bought for that. So $199.70 in construction materials, and I spent $207.80 on some cushions that I am waiting for in the post, and they are the very last thing at this stage that I am waiting for in the post, which is a nice thing to say after this build. I've done nothing on throws, cushions, or styling. I think a couple $100 for some nice cushions and throws. Entertainment, the TV and the mounts are all done, $200.95. Consumables, $287.38. That's tape, screws and fasteners and sandpaper. And other random things, total $1,401.95. That's the spare tyre, cab speakers, 2 spare keys, the weighbridge at the start, Apple CarPlay, Starlink Mini, safety supplies, tools, UHF antenna, and freight and delivery. So as I said earlier, that's a spend of $22,051.26, and I think I've got about $4,400 to go, which will come in under that 30 grand budget, around 26,000 with the gas certificates and a nice big deck and bike rack on the back instead of the tow system. But that's where we're at. Catch you again. Well, I hope to be finished by day 30, but that's not going to happen. But I will do a complete wrap either in 1 week if we're still going, or when we finish the build. But cheers.